Hi, today I'm going to talk about gratuity. Did you know that even if you have worked less than 5 years, you can claim gratuity? Surprised? I was too. When I claimed gratuity, it was not an easy process. I had worked for less than 5 years and I spoke to many people, many friends of mine, some good folks at HR too, who were not aware of the details. So I jumped in and read the Gratuity Act of 1972. That helped me solve the problem. And you can do that too. And I'm not talking about a loophole or a hack. It is what is defined in the 1972 Gratuity Act. So if you have doubts about it, whether you can apply or if you are having troubles claiming gratuity, I recommend you go through the act. I am going to take you through a couple of salient points in the act which should help clear most of your doubts. Let's jump in. So here I'm going to take you to 2A first, which talks about continuous service. So to claim gratuity, you have to work a certain number of days, and we'll get to how you calculate that. Continuous service is you have to serve in the company for a certain number of days, which are excluding your holidays, days off, uh, you've been sick days, etc., etc. Not anything that you have been suspended for or things like that, break in service for reasons that are not normal. So how do you calculate the number of days? A whole year is considered as 190 days if you have worked in a place that works less than 6 days a week, or you're employed under the ground, which is mines. So you have to work 190 days if you work 5 days a week in a year to be called as continuous service. And for any other case, not a mine, not 5 days a week, not less than 6 days a week, it has to be 240 days. So 4 years, you have to hit these numbers 190 or 240, depending on where you're employed. And when you enter the fifth year, you have to work for at least 6 months to claim gratuity. And in those 6 months, if you work less than 6 days a week or are employed under the earth or a mine kind of place, you have to work for 95 days. And for any other case, it's 120 days. So to be eligible, the total number of days you have to work is 4.5 years at least. And in those 4.5 years, calendar years, uh, if you are if you work less than the first category, less than 6 days or under the earth, you have to be working 190 into 4 plus 95, which is 855 days. And in any other case, it is 1080 days of continuous employment. Now, how do you calculate what amount you will get when you claim gratuity? So that is calculated by half of the base pay of every month you have served. So in general, it is 26 working days. So 15 by 26 into your base pay into the number of months that you have served. This is how the amount for your gratuity is calculated. Now, now uh, I'd recommend that you go through the Gratuity Act if if you have any more doubts, because there are many conditions which may or may not apply to you. So if you go through the act, most of your doubts will be cleared. And if you are still not, if you claim and you're still not getting an answer, you can then first you can then first case is the HR, your first point of contact. You should write them a letter and say these are the clauses by which I am eligible and I would like my um, gratuity claim paid out. Most of the times it's resolved right there. If it doesn't, then you can take it up to the next level, which is the assistant labor commissioner of your state or where you're working. So that's the next step for a dispute resolution. I hope some of you have got the answers. uh, if you were confused about applying, whether you were eligible or whether you have not received your claim. Uh, and I hope, and if you have friends who are also looking for this kind of situation or are in this kind of situation, please uh, share the video with them, and please subscribe to my channel. I will be giving out more tips in the future. Have a good day.